audio working.
You need to make sure I keep my ass over here.
Yeah, get away from me.
No, I literally moved closer to you.
Dang it.
So I can be in this. Okay, are we on?
Yes.
Wait, what's our introduction?
Wait.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Hey, what's up, you guys?
No, we can't do that.
Okay, no, we'll get sued.
Sup, dykes?
No, we go. Heidi ho!
Yes. Heidi ho!
Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Wait.
Heidi ho! Wait.
Did you look into the...
Oh, I forgot to look at the... Okay, 1, 2, 3. Heidi ho! We can't ever do that again.
We can't.
But we will. That's going to be our intro?
That's our first episode special only.
Maybe. So we are the Heidi Ho podcast.
Yes. Hi Tea Ho.
Yeah.
What I was going to originally do,
Yeah.
but I completely forgot because this setup has been an absolute nightmare, is I was going to go, hello, governor, welcome to Heidi Ho.
You think that's better than Heidi Ho?
But it was going to be funny because it's like, hi, tea.
Hi, tea.
Hi, tea. It's
You
tea time.
ho.
You who.
You who picks up a blowout job.
It's Hi Tea Ho podcast. Welcome.
Let's clink. Mine has nothing in it.
Yeah.
But
it might be whiskey.
We have a multitude of cups here, so who's to say which one I'm drinking out of?
Exactly.
But I guess the meaning of our name.
Yeah.
So
Hello.
I'm like, I want to say this without. We can't get arrested.
Why would we get arrested?
Because we're drugs. But
What?
you have a legal. So that's why I was like, okay, hold on.
I like that you're whispering it into the microphone so nobody can
I'm repeating everything you say into the microphone. Phone.
Oh.
You didn't get the job, SpongeBob.
Okay. Anyways, she's an alcoholic and I like something else.
Yeah.
That's all we get.
Something.
That's all you
But
get.
yes, so hi tea hose.
Oh, that's kidding.
No, well, our camera made a scary noise.
Okay, well, huh. You did the Millie,
Yeah, we just Millie rocked.
not Bobby Brown.
But yeah, another thing about this is I am going to have a mocktail every episode right now. This is a virgin strawberry daiquiri with, if you'd like to bring this in.
Oh yeah. Not sponsored,
Yeah,
but
not
could
sponsored.
be.
Mixed with a bit of this. And I guess
Simply lemonade.
if you wanted, and I'm
With
just saying,
raspberry.
if you were of age, which I am,
Yes.
in 2 days,
You didn't have to tell them that.
well, I'm drinking a virgin.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But if you wanted this to be a real cocktail, just add in wine, I think.
Yes. We wouldn't know that.
I wouldn't know.
I would know. I'm old enough.
Yeah. I
She's still a
wouldn't.
baby.
And in 2 days, perhaps I will venture in to the journey.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
Wait.
What?
I just remembered something.
What?
I called you an alcoholic, and now we're trying to pretend you're
I-
not an alcoholic. She's
I
a virgin alcoholic.
I'm a virgin. Hold on. That's a different story. I am an preparing alcoholic. I'm an alcoholic in practice.
Yeah.
I'm practicing.
Practicing, yeah.
And yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, that's all you need to know. We
Exactly.
gotta stop it now.
Okay, yeah, so we're done with that part.
Yeah.
We should probably say who we are.
Oh yeah, I'm Polly C. Paulette for short.
And I'm Loziety. Loey, Logan.
Logang.
Logang. No, Logang is my fans. Lo-wee-wee to some. Shout out to Junior. If any 3-year-olds out there, Lo-wee-wee says hi, I guess.
What? What are we?
Because that's what kids call me.
But okay, our audience isn't 3-year-olds.
Junior's going to be watching this.
Junior.
He's going to go, wee-wee, and watch it.
Shout out to the 1 3-year-old that'll probably be watching this.
Yeah, love him. Love
Yeah.
him to bits.
Shout out to Rufus.
Shout out to Gambino. Sorry.
What?
Childish Gambino.
We stand.
Rufus?
Shout out to Rufus.
Hey, Rufy.
He's kind of He's a turd because he's a little puppy right now, but we still love him.
We do, even though he's a bitch. Do you know that?
I do.
Good. Okay.
Wait, didn't you spell it correctly?
bitch.
Yeah. But doesn't she
No!
say?
I literally thought about it too. I was
Yeah.
like, I gotta make sure I spell this wrong.
Yeah.
Am I dyslexic?
CTH. There we go.
There we go.
I'm
Anyways.
dyslexic.
So, back to me.
Wow.
Yes, I am Loziety. Stream.
All platforms.
I
Spotify.
am a
Apple Music.
singer-songwriter.
YouTube.
Mostly songwriter. So you're not allowed to talk about my singing because I don't do that. I just write and then sometimes I sing it.
Do you know
What?
who I just saw?
Who did you see?
Jack. And his wife. I saw them walk in.
Are they going to Millie's tarot class?
I hope not.
She has the list in here. Hold on 1 second. This is very
Okay, yeah, this is very important for us because we will cry otherwise. Please. Yeah, Millie. Millie only. But what if Jack and Eric?
They're not going. Who? Who is that?
Jack and Eric.
Who? What?
What if it's Jack and Eric?
Anyways.
Anyways, talk about
Sorry,
me
we got
for a
skipped.
second.
Hold on, I had to tell them
Fine.
who I. Okay, you
Shameless
can.
plug.
Yes. So I am Loziety on all platforms. Stream my music. I have an album. It's good. Okay, that's it.
Okay. Talk about me. I do not do music, but I dabble in some tomfoolery. And we will be doing a fun EP parody soon, so
We will.
keep an eye out for that. I'm a master lyricist. One day you'll hear zoomies. For a little tidbit, here you go. I got the zoomies, sue me. I look at Lana and she sees right through me, but when I hide, she seeks. I ain't coming out for a couple weeks. I'm hiding in between my fucking sheets. That's all you get. Stay tuned.
We should also mention we work at a library.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be called The Library because we don't want you to find us.
Yes. And soon. Okay. No, I know to a normal person that probably sounds really fucking boring.
Yes.
Like, oh, we work. You have no fucking idea what it's like to work at a library.
There's a lot of unnecessary
Especially
drama.
a small town library.
Mhm.
Like, we don't even live in this town.
We don't. Oh my god. I told you.
I put the do not disturb sign.
Yeah. Because I think he was gonna come in here.
You're so lucky.
You're so lucky I saw him. We are fearing for our lives. We're gonna start. This is
Why would Millie not want to come up here?
no. Okay, this is an ASMR podcast
Okay.
right now.
Anyways, yeah. See, this is literally a live insight.
Yeah.
We work at a library, and it is literally crazy.
It is.
The drama, you would have no idea. We are the youngest people that work here.
Yeah.
Almost 21.
I'm 23.
23, freshly 23.
Yeah.
Everyone else here could be, at youngest, our parents.
It's wild.
And at oldest, our great-grandparents.
Literally. And the funny thing is that they're the ones that cause all of the drama while we're out here vibing.
We are the most chill, mature people here.
It's shocking.
It is amazing. And we're going to go into the full lore in the next episode.
Yeah,
And then we will continue it on because
Yeah.
it's amazing.
I get to do the prequel because I've been here longer than Low Gang.
You're going to get literally the prequel of before I started working here about 8 months ago. Paulette's worked here for 2 years.
Yes.
So there's been a lot of character changes.
A lot of character
We're
development.
about to go into our 3rd season.
Yeah.
We pretend this is a TV show
We
because
do,
it's that crazy. These
and
people
it's fun for
these
us.
people are not real people.
They
It's
are not. This is
crazy.
a little insight into our mind, too.
Yeah. Everyone's names are changed
Yeah.
for, I guess, safety and legal purposes.
Yeah.
We will not tell you which library we work at,
Mm-hmm.
and we will deny
Period.
if asked as such.
Deny. That's what
Deny,
they teach
deny,
us in
deny.
college.
That's what Roderick from Roderick Rules taught me.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I think that's good. backstory.
That is good backstory. I should have set a timer so I could know. Well, you got your phone.
I do. I brought
Okay,
it over here.
slay. So since we're not going to get into the library lore just yet, because
This is like introduction.
yeah,
This is gonna be a short.
You get
episode.
to meet us 1st, and then you get to meet the library.
And this setup is going to look better. We have professional lights and things coming in.
Coming soon.
This is
Good lighting.
right now. This is my selfie ring light covered with a paper bag.
Yeah. Actually, it's a plastic bag. Paper, we
Yeah,
wouldn't have been able to
plastic
see
bag.
each other. And by each other, I mean the ring light.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go into a few of like the segments we've come up with and what we're going to be doing.
Well, because we don't have a brain. We share one brain cell. We're going to
As
talk
noted
about,
from our boss.
yes, because we're literally babies. But we're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff. She loves animated movies, so she's going to talk at me.
Mostly children's
Yes.
animated movies.
And I will probably talk at her about video games and maybe have her dabble in some video
Yeah,
games.
you might watch me play video games for the first time. I'm really bad at them. I don't know anything. And I get frustrated easily. And I'm dumb.
But see, the thing is I want you to play Life is Strange.
I am
because
interested in that.
Even though she's a gay icon, she has not played it yet, which
I
is
don't play video games because I get bitches.
hello.
Shout out to my wife, by the way.
Yeah, shout out. Are we using her real name?
Let me ask her.
Okay, yeah.
Hold on, let me ask my wife.
Hold on the shout out. But
No free clout.
yeah. Shout out to my future wife. That's all you get. But yeah, we're gonna do fun little segments. We might have an ASMR segment if Jack is gonna be hanging around us because we don't want to deal with that.
Oh my god, do you know which car this is? Or are we just gonna keep a lookout and see if he leaves? Oh my god, what if he waits for us? He's not gonna wait an hour.
Maybe not. But maybe he really wants to see what's going on. But I'm pretty sure they've taken his like green car.
Oh my god! Answer the question first. Okay, she said yes.
Okay.
So my wife, Grace.
Yes. Shout out Grace.
Oh
Shout out Cheddar.
Hold on. First.
We love Cheddar.
They can't see my phone screen. Hold on. Can
That's
they see
on
the back
you.
of my phone? You can't see very well, but that's my wife of almost 2 years.
Yeah, it's
We
very
are not
cute.
married.
I married them during a
Drunken
state, but
over
it's,
FaceTime.
yeah,
My long
it was very
distance wife, who currently goes to school in Kentucky. We would be married, but I am 21, so I said no.
21.
Can you do something for me? So
Yeah.
wait till the update when I get my promise ring, and then I prank all my coworkers by telling them I got engaged. And then there's a couple coworkers that I have to keep reminding that I am a lesbian
Raging.
because they forget, and I think it's hilarious. And I'll be like, I got engaged to your
I'll say-
boyfriend, to my girlfriend.
I'll say,
You can do that?
They were
Like as
roommates.
friends?
Yeah. It was one of those pacts actually between Logan and Grace. That was if they couldn't find anybody in like 2 months, then they were going to get married. And
What?
that's the story of how they got
No,
together.
I'll tell you that lore another time because that was crazy.
Yeah.
In conclusion, sometimes Tinder works.
In conclusion, Tinder's kind of weird, but I'm glad that Grace and Logan found each other.
Yeah, she's very lucky because I was a popular user.
Yeah,
And-
she super hot.
That was back when I had orange hair. Before I returned back to my natural state.
Shout out
a
Haley
couple
Williams.
Years. Yeah, I was in my Haley Williams era.
I went to a concert recently for Paramore. Slayed so
Haley
hard.
Williams was there.
Yeah, Haley Williams. She was there. It was crazy.
That was literally amazing.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, Haley, do you know who I am? And she's like, no.
She said, yeah.
She's like,
She said, oh my god, Policy.
yeah, she's like, wait.
Oh,
Policy's in the
that's
crowd?
why I brought up the library in the first place.
Oh,
because we were
what?
talking about the music.
Oh yeah.
A library EP based on our coworkers. So far, we have written 3 songs.
Yes.
One is WAP. We Amazing Pals.
Which we will perform for you.
We are going to record a music video
Yes.
in the library eventually.
It's so good.
And our boss is not going to know.
She won't because she sucks. That's all I'm saying. If
She-
you ever find this podcast, I just want you to know you suck.
This-
And it'll probably come out. You'll probably find it when I'm already ready to quit. So.
You're already ready to quit.
Yeah.
Some of us have to stay here for another year. Yeah, that's right. This podcast only goes... This is a limited edition podcast until I literally move with my wife.
No, because what we could do is
You're going to move with me.
Yeah.
Right?
I will move with you.
Me and Grace talk about all the time. We're like, how are we going to get Paulette to move with us? We need Paulette to come with us. What does Paulette have here? Paulette, come with us.
But okay, see, the thing is I do have something here. But we just have to see how it plays out.
We literally have to see. Well, why can't Banana come with us?
Wait, Banana?
I don't think we ever came up with a name.
We did, but it's a stupid name.
Oh, Tana?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Tana with an H.
Yeah. Which will probably be watching this podcast.
Why would you tell Tana to watch this podcast? Did you tell Tana about our podcast?
Yes, I told Tana about our podcast. Because listen, the whole time that we have been talking, I have been talking about the stress of this podcast and how frustrating it is. And you said, invite Tana to the podcast thing. And I said, okay, this is going to be interesting. Let's hope that she's not smart enough, but she is smart enough to figure out what's going on.
Well, hopefully the podcast comes out after the major life event.
Well,
no, that's July 22nd.
Yeah, because if I'm going to get this podcast out soon, bombastic side eye.
Yeah.
We might have to cut this part out and make it a blooper.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. We can literally cut out whatever we want.
That's
and
so true.
Blame it on the edit.
Blame it on the edit.
Bitch, you don't want to set it. Shout out to RuPaul.
Literally. But we got distracted again. What are we still talking about?
Tana? Yeah.
At least we have good bloopers.
Exactly.
We have written 3 songs.
Yeah.
One for Millie.
Wait, we have... Oh my god, if we're going to release Cece song,
Yeah.
we're going to have to change your name.
Oh my god.
Like, we can have... You can have a private one that's for the library.
Okay.
We'll put it on a CD for her.
Yeah.
And then we'll change it to what?
But how would it... What would it fit? Country CC?
Country Seas. Oh my god, no, the whole song
I
rhymes with their
know.
name.
What if we went
Okay, what rhymes with
Meryl? CM.
Yes.
Country Meryl. Cargo payroll. Perfect.
It can no longer be Cece song.
Yeah, it now has to...
There's no way for us to do this.
Harold. Country Harold.
We spell it okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, actually, no, you guys...
You
might
don't
not,
get to know the EP yet, maybe.
If we do that song, it's going to be changed, and it's not going to sound like Cece song. Her name on the show is Cece. That's what we changed it to, but...
But maybe. Yeah, but think about it. When we leave the library, we could literally release everyone's names.
I don't know. No, because we're not doing it to be polite. We're doing it for legal reasons.
Oh, yeah. All people...
Cece would sue us if she wanted to. She's rich.
She wouldn't, though, because she would think it's funny. She'd be like, haha. And I'd say, haha. But
she's never going to watch this.
But listen, true. And we wouldn't say anything bad about Cece because we love Cece.
No defamation.
Yeah.
The only bad things about her are what are true.
Exactly.
And we overlook that because it's funny. Because once again, these people aren't real people to us. They are literally like they are sitcom characters. We live in a real life The Office, but it's the library. It's insane.
It is.
That's the level of crazy that this place is. It is genuinely like we were stuck in something like that.
Yeah.
And we're the only ones sane enough to realize.
Mm-hmm. It's a whole ass Truman Show.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But to leeway into the segment where I get to talk about myself. Library ghosts.
Oh, yeah. This place is also haunted.
Yeah, it's haunted. So we had a movie night recently for our book club, which was slay.
It's a horror book club.
Yeah, it's a horror book club. And while I was sitting there watching the movie, I kept feeling this like cold chill, like sitting like literally on top of me, and like I would feel around.
It was in this room.
Yeah, I would feel around, and it like would not feel nearly as cold as it was like in front of me. So I had Logan stick her hand in the cold spot, and she's like, I literally can't feel anything. So I was like, what the heck? So like for the last like maybe like 30 minutes of the movie, probably less than that, I just kept feeling this cold chill, and it was so aggravating. So then what we did was we have these ghost hunting kits, very slay.
Yeah.
And after I changed the batteries of the spirit box, it started going wild, and we went up into the adult. And
To the adult. You have to explain what that means.
okay, sorry. So we have a children's section and we have an adult section, and the adult section is not dirty movies, so get that out of your head.
Yeah.
It's literally
We do
just
have Magic Mike.
Magic Mike, and the third one.
Yeah, I don't think we have the second one.
Yeah, it's one of the.
Yeah.
We either don't have the first one or we don't have the second one. Anyways, Magic Mike is not important here because we are gay. Gross.
Yeah. We are lesbians.
Period. But so we are in the adult section of the library, and we went to this window because people have said whenever they drive around it at night, they can see a lady in white looking at them from the window.
And that's also where we can hear like all the activity when you're alone up there.
Yeah,
It sounds like someone's going through the bookshelves and no one's there.
There's a lot of rustling. It's scary. So we were up there with the spirit box. We're like, hey, how's it going? Anybody here?
Yeah.
And we were getting some activity, and then it scared.
Paranormal activity?
Yeah, paranormal activity. And so it scared Logan and Brandis away, and they ran downstairs.
I had a clock out.
That's what she says, but she was scared.
It was spooky, but also I was like, well, I'm already spooked, and I literally have to clock out. And I clocked in 10 minutes early that day, so I... Beep. Cece said I had to clock out.
Are you good?
Yeah.
So I frankly was like, okay, I'm a little spooked, but I want to see what's going on. So after they ran down, I was all by my lonesome in this dark ass library, and I'm like, you got anything else you want to say? And the dude ghost, because there's a woman ghost and there's a guy ghost, and the dude ghost is like, watch your back. And I said,
Oh, I just got chills again.
yeah. So I said, I guess I got to clock out too.
Yeah,
8:31.
beforehand, the ghost literally told us to leave.
Yeah.
And that it didn't want us there.
Period. And it was so scary.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
Yeah. Since for some reason ghosts love me currently, I don't know why. This is what happened. Okay, I said, oh, the ghosts haven't really been bothering me lately. I think they're taking a seat in the back, like the back burner or whatever. And then I say that, and side note, it looks like that light's going to fall. But
Oh my god.
that's on the ghost.
Let's not sit there.
Yeah. But so after I said that, then I get a whole bunch of ghost activity. Did our tripod just move? Or am I seeing things? Ghost.
I don't want to think about it.
Ghost. Leave that alone. But
I'm gonna
anyways.
start shaking.
No. So I checked out the ghost hunting kit, and I took it home. And the ghost in my house, because I have 3 ghosts in my room. At least one of them lives in my closet.
At least one of them's named Jacob.
At least one of them's named Jacob. So they've been going wild, and with the spirit box, it has a like temperature gauge too, so it can read whenever there's temperature changes, and sometimes it'll beep, or sometimes the light will go like red, or it'll go blue. And so whenever I didn't have it on, because for some reason it's still like the temperature thing still works when it's off. So it would keep going on and on and on and on, and I'd keep resetting it, and it would keep turning on. And I know it wasn't like a like some sort of malfunction thing happening, because like it wouldn't do that for like a long period of time, and then it would do that, and then it would go beep 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 beep, and then it just go to a steady beep. And so it was really annoying, and I was like, please stop, because every time I would try and listen to them, I couldn't hear what they were saying. I did hear a scary like scream, and they were like trying to talk to me, but it sounded like they were being like choked out or something.
Oh my god.
Because I was like, are you having a hard time speaking? And it like literally sounded like it was getting strangled. And it was like, yeah. And I was like, okay.
Maybe you just had a sore throat.
Maybe. And maybe it's like,
Died of tuberculosis.
yeah, never know.
Jacob?
But so this morning, it decided to wake me up at 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. I am not a morning person. And then it like it wouldn't go off, so I had to turn on a little show for them. And finally, I guess they got into it because they stopped messing with the thing. And so I woke up this morning. I turned on the spirit box, and I said, "You got something you want to say to me? Why are you waking me up at 5 a.m.?"
Yeah.
And then they had like, this was like basically an hour session, and most of it was like the first 10 minutes it was a bunch of stuff that I couldn't really understand. I'm gonna have to look through the footage because I recorded all of this. Yeah. And
That's
so
awesome.
I'm gonna have to look through it and like
Maybe
see if I can
insert
listen.
something here too.
Yeah, where it's like,
Yeah.
okay,
Spooky.
yeah. Insert here.
Is there anything you would like to say before I end this session?
That's what she said. But
What?
did you just say what I think you said?
Is that a good one?
Oh, I thought you said something else.
What?
I thought you said Tano. I was like, what?
Oh my god, I think it was choking me out.
No, the ghost. But anyway, so after that, I had ended up, like, after 10 minutes turning it off because I'm like, I need to get ready. I need to start doing stuff. And then it, like, kept going on and on. Are you good, bestie?
Keep going.
Okay. And then it, like, wouldn't shut off. So finally, I just sat there and I'm like, what do you have to say to me? Like, what is so important? And for, like, another 20 minutes went by. And they were, like, saying stuff, but I couldn't understand what they were trying to say. So finally, I was just like, who's with me right now? How many of you are there? And they said 3. And I said, okay. Because I kept hearing like 3 different voices.
Yeah.
Like I heard 2 male voices and then like a lady. And so I'm like, okay, is the first one Jacob? And he was like, yeah. So the main one that seems to be doing the most talking is named Jacob. And he's got a little southern twang.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's got a little accent. He's like, hey. And I'm like, hey.
Ew.
No, he doesn't sound that creepy.
I am.
No, he's like, I'm like, is Jacob here? And he's like, yes, sirree. He did not say that, but he was like, yeah. And then,
Such a big difference.
I know. And then I'm like, okay, I'm hearing a lady, like, what's the lady's name? And like, it was taking forever. And the guy was like Jacob was like, later. I was like, you're going to tell me her name later? I want to know it now.
Yeah.
And so after that, I was like, okay, then what's the other guy's name? And like, they wouldn't say anything. And I think the other guy is a lot like less talkative, a little more timid than them, because it was like, they would literally like whisper to each other. Like the lady and Jacob would whisper to each other, and I could hear it through the spirit box, but I couldn't tell what they were saying. So I'm like, what are you saying?
Yeah.
Speak up, please. And so then I was like, okay, it's later. What's the lady's name? And it sounded like they said like Patricia or something like that.
Patricia.
Literally.
You know they're lying to you. They're coming up with stories.
They're probably, but
They're demons trying to trick you.
I don't think they're demons because I don't feel any negativity.
Maybe they're really good at hiding it. They're demons.
I guess, but like, I don't know.
Spooky.
I do have a haunted doll. Just kidding. I just made him scary. But I did get another doll at the thrift store.
That's terrible. Anyway.
But anyways, so what?
I'm like, what? We have to start packing up out of here at like a 1:45.
Okay, but I'm almost done with my story.
Okay.
Ugh.
I'm just scared.
Good. Get spooked. I'm gonna have spooky time. This segment. What's going on in my house? It's haunted. But so the lady said her name was Trisha Paytas. Just kidding. Don't shout out her. But yeah, it sounded like Patricia, but I heard Trisha like really like prominent. So I'm like, I'm just gonna call her Trisha because like I don't know what the first part of the name is. And so I was like, okay, who is that woman? And then for some reason, tell me why Jacob says, your wife. I said, excuse me, I'm not married. I got this on video too. So
Your future wife.
I got that on camera.
Oh my god, maybe your past life. They're coming to find
That's
you.
what I was wondering. Because like I've always felt like there's been a woman like connected to me.
Yeah.
Don't make it dirty. I'm trying to be serious right now.
I didn't do anything.
You gave me a look. When you give me that
No,
look. Or
Go-
also barbs.
Go on.
Sorry.
Shout out to the barbs.
Yeah. Wait, I'm going to do, okay, everyone in the comments below, tell me if this joke is funny to you, because I think it's hilarious. What do you call a bird that likes Nicki Minaj? A burb.
You know I hate that.
But it's so funny.
It's only because I was on Tumblr in 2016.
Well,
so every dog was a doggo and every bird was a burb.
Yeah, but I'm not referencing Tumblr 2016.
I know, but I hear burb and I'm like...
But it's funny because it's like, what's your name, B.O.B.?
But calling you Bob.
Burb.
I hate you.
BRB, so you call me. Burb.
Is your ghost story done?
No.
Then keep going.
So anyways, I said, that's not my wife unless she is from a past life.
Bars.
Yeah. You're distracting me. This is why I can't get through my story.
Going.
Okay. Anyways, so I was talking to him and I'm like, hey, when did you die? And he was like, he didn't give me anything like intelligible. And then I was like, okay, what year did you die? And he said 6. And I was like, 60s? And he said, yeah. So I said, okay, did you die in like the 1860s? I didn't really get anything from there. And then I was like, okay, did you die in like 1660? Like, come on.
Which?
Yeah. And he was like, later. And I was like, okay. So then I was like,
I'm thinking 1960s.
Yeah, I was like, okay. Well, because I was like 1960s. Did my like family actually have this property in the 60s or not? So then I was like, so did you die in like the 1960s? And he didn't like, I couldn't tell what he was saying, but he did say like after that, he said race. And I said, what race are you? And so I was like trying to figure out if he was like African American or like Native American, like something like that, because you know, 60s, like if he died, it could have been something like racial.
Yeah, like racially, like died on that land.
That's what I'm saying. So in conclusion, I think he might be some sort of like different race or whatever.
That might make sense why they contact you, because you're the only like what?
Yeah, I'm the only one that's
not fully white.
Yeah. So like I want to find out more, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to be hounding Jacob and figuring out exactly how he died and see if I could find anything about that property.
That's
because
interesting.
I want to know, yeah.
So that's a segment, our spooky segments. Library spooky, Paulette House spooky.
Yes.
One segment that I'm really excited for is Do Me Dirty.
Yes.
Which is where me and Polly C try out, I guess, restaurants, shops, cafes that we've never been before, and we see if they do us dirty. And the fact that, is our meal going to be good or not? And this was inspired. We went to this local place.
Yes.
Water Dog.
Can we say Water Dog?
I feel like we should be able to say what the place is if we're going to have a segment on them.
All right, yeah.
Okay. And we went to Water Dog. This was just like before the segment, obviously, we knew of, because this is what inspired it. And I was really excited to go there because I went there once before, and in my memory, it was good. And I had it. Everything was bad. All my stuff sucked. And I was like, damn, they really like did me dirty. And then Paulette said, they didn't do me dirty.
They did not.
And then that's when I said, we have to have a segment called Do Me Dirty.
Listen, their curly fries were very good. Their burger was amazing.
Fries
and
are good. The soda pop's really good.
The fries were good. The burger was good. The milkshake, it was good for a milkshake, but I'd rather go somewhere else for a milkshake, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, the milkshake
I'm more of a malt kind of guy.
Okay.
Growl.
Yeah. We recorded on my phone when we came up with this idea. I want to see if they can hear when I do this. Podcast idea. Do me dirty. And then, for more clarification.
Add more. We tried the food, and do they do you dirty? Yes or no? Stay tuned.
Oh, shit.
Add more.
Yeah, you telling me to give more context.
Yeah.
So that's it. We are going to be, later today, filming the first segment of that. We're going to go to a boba place that
I think it's
just
called
found out about.
Chai Time.
We don't know how to pronounce it. C-H-A. Time. So I don't know if it's cha time.
Cha
time. Shateam.
Shiitake.
So we don't know, but that is what it is. And we still, obviously those segments are going to be filmed outside of here, and then we're going to insert them.
Yes.
So that's what we're going to be doing later.
So if you see scene change.
Walk in front of the Chai Time sign.
We're walking.
Yeah, we're going to Chai Time.
Now I'm going to look stupid.
I really hope that they're either not white or they're super gay and non-binary when they make this, or it's going to suck.
Me as a stoner, not on my road. Okay, welcome to the first Sorry. Welcome to the first episode of Jumi Dirty. We just went to Chai Time, or Cha Time, however it's pronounced. They have paper boba straws, and mine's literally already bent. So this seems terrible. I don't know how this is gonna break through the thing.
Are we gonna try it at the same time?
Yes, I got strawberry green tea with strawberry and green apple poppy boba.
I got matcha milk tea with regular boba, chewy.
Let's see if we do
I like to chew. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Bestie fail.
Okay. Well, the tea's not my favorite, but it's not that bad. Let's try some boba. My boba won't come up.
Oh, because of your straw.
Honestly, not the worst boba I've ever had. Not the best. I consider this mid.
Mm-hmm.
It's mid.
They did us dirty. First of all, they looked very judgmental.
They were being very judgy.
And you know, you can't judge two gays trying to get boba when you have a freaking rainbow Lego bear in there.
All three of them just looked like they did not want
Anyone
in there.
Yeah. How are you gonna open a business?
We literally walk in, looking at the giant menu. Obviously, we're literally peering over it. And he's like, "Can I help you?" And I'm like, "Well, we're just looking at what boba we want to get." And the entire time he stands there serving us, he's like, "Okay, take your time."
But you're rushing.
We were gonna get freaking macarons because they have a bunch of different cool kinds, but they were so judgy and weird and didn't even give us the chance to order them.
Literally.
So we just went to the car.
I would say my matcha is disappointing.
What is that?
What kind of tea did you get?
It's strawberry, so it looks like they have like fucked up strawberry jelly. I hate that. No, would not come to this place again.
Yeah. Cha time.
Did us dirty.
Down. Yeah, did us dirty.
Yeah.
Do me dirty.
Yes, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a big part of this day.
Mm-hmm.
Should we have told them what our pronouns were?
I guess so, yeah.
Are
Pronoun reveal.
you ready for that?
Oh my god, it's my first pronoun reveal.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Dun, 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 dun.
So everyone, I'm gay. I was just okay, fine. I'm sorry, I get too excited. I'm very excited to start this podcast. So my pronouns are they, she. I prefer they a lot more than she, but if somebody says she, I'm not gonna like drop kick them.
Yeah, and it's more of a thing, and it's like they're not like really out to like everyone.
I got a lot of homophobic.
Yeah,
family.
there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Yeah. So I personally try to use they as much as possible.
Respect.
But don't freak out if there's a little she, because I try to also not out them.
Yes, which I appreciate.
So it's hard to slip out of sometimes. But on the flip side, I'm a she, they. So both are fine with me. But if you only use she, I will kick your ass. You want to know what Brian said to me the other day? And I tweeted this. Follow me on Twitter, @Lozidi. We were at Walmart, and he's pushing the shopping cart, and then he just like pushes it. Because he's like, I'm done pushing this, and we're still walking, and pushes it towards me and Amira. And I go, what? Because I'm a woman. And he says, you're not a woman. You're a non-binary. And I was like, that was so funny, but so disrespectful. Yeah. And then he brings up his phone calendar, and this was yesterday. He said, you had 7 days left. And I'm like, what? He said, you have 7 days left. And I'm like, what? And he's like, of Pride Month.
Oh yeah, happy Pride, everyone.
We hate the gays.
Yeah, we do hate the gays. I can't say the F slur. Dykes.
Queers.
Queer.
Damn, we can't say the F slur.
Dang. We're trying not to get canceled
online.
Yeah, literally. You don't know what we do in our free time.
Yeah. Brian's called me a dyke 4 times probably.
And you know what?
At first, he didn't know it was a slur. He just thought it was another way to say lesbians.
He said,
And then
hey, look, there's the two dykes.
no, he said, and I have this friend Kyra who is also a lesbian, and Brian's talking to both of us in the car, and he goes, well, you guys, he's like, Kyra, you don't look like a dyke. And me and Kyra go, what did he say? And we're like, Brian, that's like if you called a gay man the F slur, like, don't say dyke.
Yeah, that's bad.
And he was like, oh. And then, like, he said it on accident a couple times. He is not malicious whatsoever. He's just a little bit, like, slow. Like, well, he's just a little bit stupid. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, don't say slow.
Well, yeah, I thought about it, and I was like, ooh, I don't want that to get misconstrued.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, he's not homophobic or anything. He doesn't, like, he's not like that. So he just doesn't understand things sometimes. And we go, okay, Brian, well, consider this. And he's like, okay.
Consider this.
Brian has asked me my
Tell me about
pronouns at random times, multiple times, and it's really funny. Like, we will literally be doing anything. He goes, what are your pronouns? And I say every single time, check my Instagram bio.
Period.
Because, well, it's not even his fault. I never, like, formally came out to anyone. I just, like, updated my pronouns online and then never said anything about it during, like, the pandemic.
Logan outed me. She said, I know you're not a woman. And I said, you're
Literally,
right.
we were just becoming friends, and I was like, are you sure you're a she, her?
And I said,
Well, no, we
no.
just hate non-binary people. That's one thing about us.
There's one thing about us.
We hate the non-binary community.
Yeah.
We are not a part of you.
Period.
Unless you're cool.
Exactly. Okay. This gonna get a little we got like 15 minutes to be a little controversial here.
And we
But
don't care.
to all you future non-binaries, we do accept you for who you are. But if you're going out there and you're changing your name to L or like lampshade or something stupid,
Yeah, if
please.
you are cringe.
Yeah, don't be cringe. Don't be a non-binary cringe.
We don't like cringe. We don't like chronically online.
Yeah.
If you believe in bi/pan lesbians, sincerely, kill yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And also one thing about us, and not in like an edgelord way,
Yeah.
we don't care.
Literally.
Cry liberal.
Yeah.
We honestly, I have been in trouble online so many times, and not for literally anything. I'm not
Existing,
racist.
honestly.
I'm not homophobic or anything. Like, obviously, one time people got really mad at me for saying that skater skirts are ugly, like mad. And then they also got mad at me when I said men that rap about losers. I mean, no. Men that rap about lesbians are losers, and like, you know, like the type that
Yeah.
are like that.
Okay.
That treat lesbians like sexual beings.
Can
or,
we
like,
talk
not real.
about real quick? Sorry to interrupt, but Drake ass.
That's exactly. Drake was one of them. Drake.
The Weeknd. He has one song.
Yeah.
I do like some of his songs, but that one song I can't remember what it is.
I like the Gaga songs.
the Gaga.
You know this thing? Kanye West goes, I like some of the Gaga songs. What the fuck does she know about cameras? Because she's a president of Polaroid.
Oh, you know what? Slay.
But yeah,
We love Lady Gaga in this house.
we do. But yeah,
Weeknd. Drake.
yeah,
Any other man that wants to fetishize lesbians?
exactly. If you fetishize lesbians, you
Middle
suck.
fingers up. Tell them boy bye.
But with that said, I like some of the Weeknd songs. I like some of the old Drake songs. But I'm gonna clown on you.
Period.
But yeah, in conclusion, we said what we said.
Yeah.
And if we actually said something that was like rethink that, like, that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, real criticism.
But if you're going to get mad at
Perfectly.
us because we say we don't consider ourselves non-binary because sometimes it's cringe,
Yeah.
that's on you.
We do not like the genre of people in online community that have made it into something else, and
Yeah.
we just try not to be associated with that.
That's literally all it is, because you can be a perfectly normal non-binary individual
Yeah.
and not have to go on the internet and be cringy or think everything is like an attack against you.
Yeah.
Like, that's the group of people we don't like. We don't like the extremists that are like making
Yeah.
our community look bad for no reason.
Yeah, what makes it very hard to get taken seriously.
Yeah.
And
Because it's hard out here for us.
And like, obviously, like, non-binary is literally just like the term for someone out the non-binary, but other than that, we don't even go by that term in
Yeah.
general. We go by gender queer
Period.
specifically. Well, I know for like my reasons. First of all, I'm coming out.
Okay.
as autistic.
Yes.
Yeah. So in my experience as an autistic person, and from what I have like heard from a lot of other autistic people, is gender isn't kind of like in our brains. I don't know how to really make sense, but we're just like, okay, like that's like another one of like the things.
Yeah.
Like as if everything else we're just like, okay, I guess like this is a thing, and it's like I don't feel particularly connected to like womanhood or like the concept of woman girl, but I'm not disconnected from it because that's how I've been raised. I don't feel uncomfortable by it, but I'm not ever like, yeah, I'm a woman.
Yeah.
So she, they for me, gender queer, because if anything, what I've always said is my gender is lesbian.
Yeah.
That's what I'm connected to. So I'm like, I don't like being disconnected from femininity or like womanhood. Like I don't want people to take that away from me. Like I hate when people are like scared to use feminine terms to me or like group me with girls, because I'm like, I'm always going to want to be on that spectrum and not with the men.
I would
Do
never
not
want to
compare.
be. Yeah.
Like,
don't compare us to men.
I hate
would
when
hate that.
people try to call me like handsome or just like something stupid like that. It's I hate that. So yeah, that's my discourse for right now.
Okay. Since we're running out of time by Paramore, stream it. We love it. My quick probably has to be like 3-minute little tidbit for me is that I would consider myself gender queer or whatever, because like for me, my brain personally doesn't like my physical body is not who I am. Like I'm obviously a hot piece of ass. We all know. But I am very much more into like souls. So for me, I feel like literally just a soul in a like physical body, and I'm just existing. And once my body dies, like that's all it is.
Yeah.
And I also would never want to be like considered like a man or shown on that spectrum, because that's
Gross.
nasty. But I do like to be grouped in with like women on occasion. Like first and foremost, I want to be not perceived as anything at all.
Real.
But
So real.
if I had to choose, I would want to be like perceived as a woman, because I am in a woman body, and I do like I have to go through the struggles that women face.
And this is like not a knock to like trans men or trans women or any of that, obviously.
Yeah,
like this
no.
is just our own personal
this is-
experience. Whatever your experience is completely fucking valid with your own body and gender.
Period. Point blank period. You know yourself best.
Yeah,
This
you don't
is
have to
how-
have a woman's body to be a woman, or it doesn't make you less of a man if that's how you are.
Literally. But saying for me personally, like I understand like the women's struggles.
The AFAB experience.
Yes,
Because
the
we
AFAB.
cannot disconnect from that.
Yes, because unfortunately it's who we are. If I could literally just be like
So neutral.
Yeah.
So
if I
they,
could,
them.
If I could be as neutral as possible, like I'm literally just a shiny orb of like white or something.
Of white?
Of white.
Wow.
Okay, fine. Of any color, of whatever my aura is, if I can be a shiny orb of my aura and not be perceived whatsoever, then that's what I want. And it probably does not make sense.
I get that.
But to some people who are watching, and to Logan, it does make sense.
The girls who get it, get it.
Exactly. And considering I'm running out of time by Paramore, then I can't go into full in-depth analysis. Maybe that can be episode 2.
An episode, we bring that in. It's like our analysis of of just basically sexuality and gender.
Yes.
We can go deep into that.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Period. But yeah, since we're cutting close on time, so that way I don't shout out Paramore again.
3 times in a row.
Literally. But yeah, that's all I got to say on that. Stay tuned for episode 2 so we can talk more in depth about gender and sexuality, because I want to give a shout out to my asexuals out there. We stand. We love you, because
we support you.
Yeah. And plus I'm like mostly asexual anyway, so another little teaser into our second episode.
We can really talk about that, because I have things to say. Good things to say.
Good things. We love
because
the asexuals.
I have explored the idea of asexuality before, and what I think is probably a way different way than how you experience what you do. So I think that'd be fun.
What do you mean? What I do?
I mean, like how you experience asexuality versus
Yeah.
like how I dabble in it.
Not you dabbling.
It's just it makes sense when we talk about it.
Yeah. Okay. Teaser trailer. That was our teaser trailer.
Yeah, this is basically like this is messy. We don't have our full setup and everything.
Yeah.
My mic's not even bedazzled yet.
I do have a sticker. You can't see it right now.
We don't have a proper sign in and like outro. So this is
I do
kind
have
of,
a okay. I had one. I had one that I thought would be fun for every episode. Is we would say, "Hey." Just
Hi.
kidding. No, we would say, "Welcome to the Heidi Ho podcast, the only podcast where we tell you to touch grass and it's not an insult." Because I thought that would be funny, but
I'm down with that.
Okay.
But I need to come up with a little funny for drinks too.
okay, yes. So we need to do our little figure out our segments. Now that we got our first episode out of the way,
Yeah.
we're going to be a lot more organized. Probably not.
It's only going to get better. I can say that.
It is because we are two slay individuals.
Yeah.
And
We have really good banter. We have
Yes.
great chemistry. This is my platonic soulmate.
Period.
Honest to God.
Yeah.
사랑해.
사랑해. 사랑해. But I think we need to wrap it up,
Yeah.
and we're going to say goodbye.
Bye. See you
Farewell.
next time. I hope you enjoyed this.
Yeah.
And the first
Stay
thing to
tuned.
do me dirty.
Like, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Streamlozity.
Streamlozity. Comment below. Literally anything. Comments,
Yeah.
suggestions, hate, criticisms.
Period. Let us know how you feel about the second episode being about, I don't know, we could do sexuality, gender.
Yeah, if you have any ideas, literally come at us.
Yeah.
We're good
and then,
at that.
then maybe I'll reveal in the next episode my mental illness.
Wait, did you just call my... It's not a mental illness. It's a
Oh my God.
neurodivergency.
I'm sorry.
You ADHD ass bitch. We're
Not you outed me. She outed me.
We are neurodivergent.
Yeah.
And mentally ill.
Period.
So we have both.
Yes.
Okay. We have to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.